someone who's making a lot of noise for himself, Lamine Yamal, he's continued his Euros form into the season. What is your take on Yamal's kind of season till now? And do you think he's currently top 5 wingers on form?
Well, I think it was very surprising to see because, again, as a Barcelona fan, I've seen players like Bojan Krkic, I've seen players like Ansu Fati, being the Lamine Yamal and then not really living up to it.
Yeah.
And I know it's too soon to say, but I think from Euros, I think in the last 18 matches, he's had 17 wins and 1 draw and approximately 15 plus goal contributions. And even for Barcelona, he's had a goal contribution in every single game he's played for Flick until now.
Yeah.
It's so nice to see not just the stats. I think the stats aren't really doing enough justice to how good Lamine Yamal is right now. I think the techers on the field, it actually feels like a 17-year-old kid playing who's absolutely carefree, who is playing his best game and he's so confident with the ball.
Yeah.
Like, to expect that kind of a maturity from a 17-year-old is, I don't think, something I've ever seen in my entire life as a football fan.
Yeah.
And to think if he's in the top 5 wingers on form, I think yes, it's hard to look by Yamal on form, of course.
Yeah.
I'm not saying in the world. I know there are a lot of wingers, but if you talk just based on form, he is the top 5 wingers. He was one of the best players in the Euros. Even now, he's one of the best players in the world. He was nominated for the Ballon d'Or. I know there are players who are better than him, say Salah, say Vinicius, or some would say even players like Rodrigo, Heung-min Son. But I think right now, just talking about based on form, I do think he makes the top 5. Not the best winger in the world right now, but not out of the top 5 either.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think so. It's a controversial statement at all. I think Yamal, he's proved at Euros also that he was the best player. And I think apart from it also, just continuing that attacking form into this season, I think he's really cementing himself as one of the top 5 wingers in the world. And it's just surprising to see that at 17 years old, he's able to do it. But I think I completely agree with you when you say that it's just very, refreshing, but also surprising to see such confidence with which he plays. I think he's never afraid to take chances on the pitch, or even if he doesn't do that well, he gets dispossessed and all. It's not like that he won't try again to take on his defender. So I think that's really refreshing to see that a player is playing with that much confidence and freedom. And I mean, kudos to Flick as well. I mean, the more confidence he gives this guy, I think the better Barcelona gets.